Well, my journey to Islam isn't very conventional. Sort of started off hating the religion, if you like. I remember in about 2013, Subway announced that it was going to do halal meat, and I remember being absolutely devastated, you know. And then just from then, like, little things started to happen. Like, I started to meet Muslims in general, and they educated me, you know, subhanAllah, about Islam, what it was about. And I used to go for food with a couple of them, and, you know, just basic general chit chat. Because what I realised is that I'd never actually, you know, looking at my friendship group, like, none of them were Muslim, you know, predominantly atheist, Christian, whatever. So I'd never actually spoken to a Muslim before. And I started to get introduced to the Palestinian conflict, and I just couldn't believe, like, how niche it was. Like, not like in terms of, like, the mainstream media, hardly anyone spoke about it. And I was like, this issue is happening. It's been happening since 1948, and, you know, it's not being covered on the BBC, you know, or the mainstream channels and that. Before, I thought Arabs were all these nasty people going around with, like, knives and killing people and beheading people and that. And, you know, here they are feeding me, you know, and you know, never having to pay for anything. And, you know, subhanAllah, you know, you realise, like, I just never realised, like, how kind, you know, these people could be, and the fundamental reason for them being so kind was Islam. And I'm a big football fan, sadly, and I just remember the Liverpool fans all of a sudden starting to sing about Mohamed Salah, you know, them wanting to convert because he was scoring all these goals. And I was like, you know, these are football fans that, you know, football, as you know, football fans have got a bit of a reputation in Britain, and here they are, like, you know, not only praising Islam but wanting to convert. Now, obviously, not taking it literally, they will all convert, but I just thought that was so, you know, symbolically powerful. It was breaking news, and this young fan was, you know, running after his car to try and get his autograph, and I can't remember if he fell over, but he hurt himself. And Mohamed Salah, he got out of his car, took the time, spoke to him. I think he gave him a shirt. And, you know, that is what a Muslim would do, wasn't it? So the more I researched about Mohamed Salah, I started to realise that he was having an impact on, you know, on me. You know, and I was asking, like, why is he doing all these things? And, you know, obviously you talk to Arab brothers, and they say, you know, this is what we're like. He's encompassing what it is to be a Muslim, being kind, you know, like, modest. I mean, we have an example of N'Golo Kante. I mean, he driving around in a Mini. He doesn't have to, you know, he could afford a Lamborghini and that. And it's about this sense of modesty, which is what, you know, we're taught in Islam. And Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan came, and everyone's fasting around me. So I started to fast, and you know, people were talking to me and about my research and everything, and it seemed to, like, the reception that I got was like, you know, thank you for doing this, you know, and I wanted to understand why. And that, you know, you realise that, you know, every Muslim in the media is, like, portrayed as, like, some terrorist. If you're brown and have a beard, you're Osama bin Laden and the like. And now we have this brown Arab guy with a beard, you know, suddenly being portrayed as, you know, good. You know, Islam is good in this sense, and that was very unique to me. You know, thinking back, the sister read out the Shahada. I bear witness there is no God but God. I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of God. And I said those words, and I collapsed to the floor in tears. And I've never felt such peace, and just, yeah, again, the English language doesn't do it justice for that moment.